just forgot. I kind of took it for granted in a way. You always had to get Paul in the movie. It was just, he was in the movie. It was so great. He was wonderful. We had a reading for The Irishman, and Paulie was there, and we videoed it and so on. And this was about a year or two, maybe before we actually did, or even longer, 3 or something, 4 years earlier. And Paul was reading. He was so good. He was just great. And I used to think that Paul was like the Jilly of our generation. Because Sinatra had him, and we all had Paul. I met Jilly once or twice at Sinatra's place. He had a place on 52nd Street, I think, at one point, called Jilly's. But he, and sometimes I didn't realize how well loved he was, and how special he was, like being a rocket scientist, all that stuff. It's incredible. You'd hear things that but nobody, I never really asked, and I never wanted to be too personal or intrude, but he was a special person, and I will miss him. We'll miss him, and I know we all will. It's the end of something. That he was like you said, Billy. He was like the social media of our earlier time. Because he brought people together. He just had that way about him. We're gonna miss you, buddy. Love you.
Before we conclude this service with a memorial prayer, I wanted to share one more piece of poetry which I think is appropriate.